Hello, hello. This is a very special message for the collective. And after that, I'm going to pull a couple of cards for every sign to see how things are going for you. Okay, so there are a lot of different messages in here. You'll know which ones are for you and which ones are not. By now, many of you have experienced towers. You've seen the deception, lies, false assumptions presented by either yourself or others. You're going to see where people, their truth has come through, where you thought that they were one way, but in reality, they weren't. Or you thought that a situation was going to turn out a certain way, and there was no way that was going to happen. People's true motives and intentions. You were blinded to the reality of these things intentionally. And you say, why? It was so that you could, you'll have to forgive the dogs in the background. They weren't barking a moment ago. It was so that you could actually go deeper within yourself for when the realities hit and say, I should have seen that coming, but I didn't because of false programming. And I'm now ready to break that programming. That is amazing. To be able to go beyond what you have known, to be able to go beyond and see the truth, both within yourself and with others. You're going to see where people, or you have been seeing, where people are not ethical in their words. They tell you one thing and it's a fabrication for whatever reason. The reason has nothing to do with you. You're seeing where if it's in love, that the situation isn't going to work. That if it's a past person, they're not going to change. If it's subpar coming towards you, they have so much baggage of their own that they can't step up. But in reality, you are stepping up to yourself. And right at this moment, that's more important anyway. There are, many of you have seen where a road that you were on just shut down. Under construction, being rerouted, diverted, detoured. Perhaps the destination is changing altogether. Change is upon us all, but it's nothing to fear. Instead, revel in the freedom it truly brings. Where we were headed, under the assumptions that we had, with the individuals that we were with, it was limiting. And you're not supposed to be limited, either by others or yourself. Your belief systems, their belief systems, you're not supposed to have that. The meaning of life, it's easy. It's to experience. And all of these things have been hindering us from truly experiencing. So many things have stayed the same because we were afraid to venture beyond that. Holding on to relationships, whether that's friends, family, or lovers, doesn't matter. Holding on to jobs, all of it. Where have you limited yourself? Where has your growth been stunted? Looking at where you might have realized deception, don't be angry. Be thankful that it has been discovered. You now have a better understanding of those around you. Understanding their mindset and their point of view, how they are limiting themselves, how perhaps greed or pain from the past, they are hindering themselves in their own growth. Don't look at them and be angry. Look at them and be thankful that you're moving past that yourself. Looking back, you may see where you deceived yourself, thinking that something was one way when it wasn't, when it was really another. That was your old programming. And being able to see that now means that you have taken a giant step forward. Don't be angry at people being who they really are. Accept that they are flawed. Then decide if they should be in your life. Not out of anger, but out of healthy boundaries. Understanding people's true intentions. Is that something that you should even have in your life? Don't be angry at yourself for investing so much time, energy, effort, love, or money into something, only to realize that it was all wrong and all of it's gone. You were able to break through a door. Value what you have learned, because that is invaluable. Be thankful that you've broken the old programming that didn't allow you to see it before. Yes, life is changing, and it's up to you to make choices. Choices that are healthy for you, choices that are better for you, choices that don't have limitations. Now is the time to be brave and step forward into your life. Some of you need to be patient, while others need to charge forward. All need to be silent and listen. If and when you begin to think that you can't, ask why not. Where are you allowing that stop sign in your life when it doesn't need to be there? When the road is now open and clear for you to move forward? If it is fear, fuck fear. Do it anyway. Do you need to plan things out better? Do you need help? Do you need to engage in situations that are new? Perfect. Do that. Ask for help. Do more research. Plan things out. Reverse engineer it and have your end goal and reverse engineer it. What steps do I need to take before that and before that and before that? And then take your first step. Get more information. Dig. Study. Are you enrolling in school? Are you getting a new job? Are you looking for a new place to live? Are you looking for a new love? Don't be afraid to put yourself in situations that are not normal for you. Everything over the past 2 months that has crumbled was built on faulty ground. It's time to pick new ground. Do you have a new goal? Do you have... Every single person that I know of has had something taken from them. Or they realized, this is never gonna work. Where is that for you? Pick a new point in the sky. Now is not the time to give up on yourself. Spirit says, welcome home, my sweet love. Today is to prepare for tomorrow. Tell me, what do you dare to dream? Dare to dream. Love, relationships, career, doesn't matter. Be open to seeing where you are being unfair, either to yourself or others. Probably both. Where is the imbalance? What needs to be done to correct it? Open your heart to possibilities. It is so easy to see the potential that is in others and their situations, but do you do the same for yourself? Do you allow yourself to see the potentials that are right in front of you? It's time for you to stand up for what is right and act accordingly. So many people right now are either fighting or fucking. I ask you that you look to see what you are avoiding instead. They want to go outside themselves and fight these fights and stand up for these injustices when they don't realize that there is that injustice that they feel within them because of their own past. Where have you been unjust to yourself? Where have you not forgiven yourself? Where have you not forgiven others? Where are you limiting yourself? Right now is not the time to limit yourself. It is the time to do the research, do the work, step out onto a new path. Be bold and be brave. We are in a time where fruition is coming in so fast. Synchronicities are happening right before our eyes. Acknowledge them. Let that guide you. I have no idea what is written here. Hold on. Let's see. The world that you see is but a mirror to yourself. Focus on where you feel injustice in your own life. Not who did you wrong, but what you can do to change your circumstances so that it will never happen again. Having those healthy boundaries, building that solid foundation. Too many times and way too often we want to blame others for our circumstances. I'm not saying that that's what you're doing. I'm saying that all of us do that from time to time. Is that fair? Is that just? Is that balanced? No. It's not just or balanced to anyone else or ourselves. We're doing an injustice to everyone, including ourselves. Holding others at a higher standard than we hold ourselves is a great way to avoid doing the work. And that time is now past. And I think most of you see that. King of Cups, becoming emotionally stable with the Knight of Swords, getting information on your own emotions, your own internal workings. Now this King cracks me up. This is finding joy. This is finding the little things that make you happy. This is being silly. This is being called for. I don't know if you can see his eyes, but he is making a very funny face. And he's cracking me up. He's not afraid to play the part of the jester, even though he is the king. He's not afraid to put himself out there and be silly and be seen and be who he is. He's not afraid to get the answers through joy and through happiness and through just silliness. He's not afraid to get his feet wet. He knows that he can ride over any situation once he sees the pure silliness of it. And you're like, you don't understand what's going on in my life. I'm losing this, I'm losing that. What I'm asking you to do is to understand why anything that has been taken from you is because it was not on a solid base. Anything where you're going, well, that's never going to work now, is it? It's because it wasn't built on a solid foundation. One more. It's your choice. It is your choice. It is your choice to your emotional state. Do you feel at lack and at poverty? Or do you see the situation going, dude, I could have done this so long ago, and be joyous in the fact knowing that you can accomplish it? You don't need to wait anymore. Hi, baby. Raton is here, but he's out. Come here, you want to say hi? No? He's just walking around, doing his thing, not worried about anybody else. Ooh, we got two. Wow, the Chariot and Temperance. It's your choice to move forward in a much more balanced way, to heal and be healed. You have the truth of the situations now. You have your inner truth. You have the truth, I'm getting, of solidarity within yourself. You have the ability to manifest what you want because you're seeing truly how to do that. It's up to you to make the decisions to do that now. What's on the bottom? Seven of Wands. Be determined. Having truth on your side, be determined. knowing the facts. You have a better understanding than ever before in your life, not only of the world around you and those that inhabit it, but of yourself. All right, let's pull some cards for the signs. We'll pull 2 cards. What do they need to focus on, please? 2 cards for each sign, what they need to focus on for this month. We're going to start with Aries. What does Aries most need to focus on? Magician, manifesting, and 4 of Swords. Hierophants on the bottom. Manifesting opportunities, both for yourself and your loved ones. Understanding, coming to an understanding that you absolutely do have what it takes. You already have everything in your back pocket. I don't know why back pocket, but that's what it says. You have everything that you need to take this, to manifest the blessings that are due you. You understand where the disappointments and the heartaches and the resentments and the pain are coming from. It's now time to get a healing. It's time for you to heal, Aries. Wheel of Fortune. It's time. It's time for you to heal. 10 of Wands. To heal the burdens. 2 of Wands. Jeez. 8 of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. It's time for you to heal yourself, to get back on track. You've been pulled off track by burdens that were not yours. You're understanding where this belief system came from, that you had to carry these burdens from the past, burdens from the programming of your parents, from their parents, from their parents. The generational programming is finally ending on a very large schedule. Schedule? Wow. On a very large scheme, the grand scheme. It's been scheduled to do so now. Aries, it is now time for you to manifest the healing so that you can lay down these burdens and get back to who you're supposed to be. All right, Taurus. What's the most important thing that Taurus is supposed to be focusing on this month, please? Or right now? What's the one thing Taurus is supposed to be focusing on right now? Ace of Swords with the Lovers. Taurus, you have the truth about a situation. Could very well be a love situation. Friends, family, lover. You have the truth, and now it's time for you to make a choice. To make a choice for yourself. You see the situation. 4 of Wands, could have been family, marriage, that it's not going to move forward. And this is what you need to understand, to accept. You already know. You need to accept it now. 8 of Cups. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. Walking away from what's already walked away from you. Walking away from what is cold. There's a lot of swords here. Walking away so that you can make better choices. You're limiting your own growth. You're limiting yourself. You have the truth in the situation, and it is now time for you to put you forward. 10 of Swords, it's over. 2 of Wands, it's time to go in a new direction. It's time to look forward. It's time to look forward and not backward. Understanding what has really happened. Magician's on the bottom. You can manifest a new beginning. You can manifest a new future. You have the truth of you very much have the truth of a situation that has ended. 9 of Cups. Is this overindulgence, Taurus? Is this hiding from yourself? Is this looking to see what it is that you truly want to manifest in the future now? Chariot, it's time to get moving. It's time that you put yourself, your health, your recovery, your recuperation on the front burner and move forward. You may also be moving. I'm getting that very clearly, that you may need to move now. You need to move something, okay? Gemini. Gemini. What does Gemini need to most focus on right now? What does Gemini need to most focus on right now, please? Page of Wands, beginning. You've been procrastinating. Tower. Page of Cups. King of Wands is on the bottom. You've been procrastinating on something, and it is now time to move forward. There's been a Tower moment. Something has been taken out from under you, and now you're sitting there looking at it going, what the fuck? Lovers, Ace of Wands. You have a choice to move forward now. You've been freed from something, Gemini. You've been freed from the Nine of Swords. You sat for so long in your own head that a Tower came in and said no more. Universe says no more. You need to release and let go. You have been feeling as though you've been left out and abandoned, and and Spirit is saying no. That's you. It's time for you to come back now, Gemini. It's time for you to come back now. Come back to yourself. You put yourself out in the cold for so long, it looks like. You've procrastinated, you've hemmed, and you've hawed because of a lack of self-belief. This lack of self-belief has put you in a position where you're feeling at lack. Spirit's saying, no, you're not at lack. But it's time for you to come back to yourself now. Okay. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know most right now? What does Cancer need to know most right now? Gemini, it feels as though you're afraid to make a new beginning. You're afraid. But Spirit's with you, holding you, trying to lead you forward. Cancer. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now, please? What does Cancer... Well, okay. Four of Cups. Three of Cups. Hierophant. Things were kept confused intentionally. You know this now. You know that someone kept things confused intentionally. This could have been you. This could have been someone else. But the confusion was intentional. Cancer, wherever you've been kept confused, understand that it was intentional. You know this, though. You know this. Five of Swords. Five of Cups. King of Wands. Whoa, you know. And the Five of Wands is on bottom. You have three fives. You have three fives. You know full well and good that this was just pure toxic. Whatever this is, pure toxic. And Spirit wants you to know. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. That this is now over. Queen of Cups. It's time for you to look within inside yourself. Hermit. It's time for you to go within. Seek your inner light. You're seeing how whatever this brutal situation was, that it was intentional, and to not forgive the act of intention to keep you in a state of fear is what I am getting. This is very brutal. Magician. It's time for you to manifest what you want. I don't think this was you doing this, Cancer. I think this was someone else doing this to you. A situation, could have been work, could have been a lover. All I know is that this is not healthy energy. And the tower came down and showed you exactly what was going on. You know exactly what was going on. You see everything now. Perhaps your own actions of denial led into it or allowed it to continue. But that doesn't mean that you should blame yourself for that. That means that you should understand your own motives in the situation, the fear that drove it. The sun's on the bottom of the deck, Cancer. The sun is on the bottom of the deck. Happiness does wait for you. But to understand your own lack mentality, to understand where you were sabotaging yourself to allow such behavior in your life, is going to be so beneficial in every aspect of your life that it's a beautiful thing now. Yeah, it looked real bad, but now you understand. And you can't buy that kind of knowledge. Okay, Leo. What's going on for Leo? What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know, please? Magician. Has every single sign gotten the Magician? With the Six of Cups. What do you truly want? Justice. You are balancing things out now. What is it that you truly want? What do you want to create? What is it that you have been wanting to create for so long? What does your heart yearn for? Because you can do this. Tower, Ten of Cups. You can do this. What it is that you have been truly creating, wanting to create. Temperance. The World. Now the World did come out in reverse, so it's not ready yet. You need to balance and alchemize within yourself first so that you can turn this world upright. You're struggling right now, Hierophant. You're struggling to release something that you thought. Seven of Wands. Heart center. Healing, forgiving, mending from the inside out. Allowing the old negative behaviors of your own to burn away, melt away, so that you can balance out and have this rebirth. There's something that you have been wanting for so long that wants to come through, but you're defensive against it. Because what if all of this time you've been working for something, and even though you know the truth about the situation, if you just let it go, release control, what might happen? Maybe to those individuals. Love, they're on their own path. They are on their own path, just like you are. As long as we're not talking about underage kids here, or someone that is your responsibility, it's up to them to choose their path, to learn their lessons, and don't take that away from them. And it's up to you to manifest your own future. Okay. It's time for you to balance out, to heal, to allow. I'm hearing allow. To not take control, to release control, and to allow. If we have to let someone learn their own lessons now, it doesn't mean that you're abandoning them. It means that when they're ready, you're there when they come back. Virgo. What does Virgo need to most know right now? Virgo. What does Virgo need to know most right now? Ace of Cups. Self-love. Six of Wands. That you have been very victorious in something. Seven of Wands. It's time for you to come up with a plan. Chariot, to move forward. Wheel of Fortune. It's time. It's time. You have overcome a great obstacle and have had victory. Don't doubt that now. It's time for you to strategize on how you're moving forward now. Don't doubt the fact that you overcame something very, very difficult. Two of Swords. Time to make a decision. To be happy. To be happy. You know what it is that you need to do to create happiness and joy in your life. But you're still wondering, have I overcome? You have. You've been more successful than you realize. The Devil with the Nine of Wands, with the Ten of Swords. You've overcome a devil energy, but you're still in fight mode. But it's over now, love. It's over. Justice. Allow balance to come back in. Get out of your head. You did it. You did it. There's something here you did. You broke some old programming and you're still doubting that. The reason why you're doubting it is because you need to plan now to move forward, how to move forward. Empower yourself to be able to move forward into the future. You overcame the devil. Don't let it back in now. Don't doubt yourself now. Libra. What does Libra need to know right now? Saw Lovers with the Ten of Swords, Libra. To allow something to leave. Libra. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Not making a decision. Keeping yourself blind. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. Where is Ace of Wands and Page of Pentacles? Where is your true foundation, Libra? Where are you not making a decision to move forward? Why are you afraid to begin something new? Lack of self-confidence? Nine of Wands. Knight of Wands. You are very defensive, but you don't see something coming in. The Devil. You're being very defensive against the devil. That's a good thing. The devil's coming back. You're being tested, Libra. Ace of Pentacles. Hierophant. No, King of Swords. Knight of Swords. You're being tempted. I would get all the information that you can. Someone, yep, Three of Swords. Someone sees something that they want from you. Get your information, Libra. Get all the information. Listen to your intuition. If this is a repeat of a past situation, don't expect it to end any other way than it has before. If someone's coming back, should you listen to them? Yes. And then make your decision. The Sun with the Two of Cups. Oh boy. Libra, this is a difficult reading. Tower. King of Pentacles. Three of Cups. It's not changing. It's not changing. Five of Cups. Someone's coming back for something, and you're going to be tested. Are you going to allow this energy? It's so toxic. It is so toxic, Libra. I don't know what this is for you, but it is so toxic. All I can see on this card are the flames just burning. Your back is to it, but you're going to be tested. Okay? It's on the bottom. Five of Cups. Justice. Stand in your truth. You know the truth. Stand in your balanced truth. Make a decision. Just because you're trying to help someone, Libra, doesn't mean it's balanced. Just because you are looking at some, you know what I'm getting, Libra? I'm getting that because you're allowing a toxic energy in and out, that you're perpetrating this toxicity onto others unknowingly, unwittingly. So your own behaviors are being manipulated by the situation because you're not realizing how toxic it is and how it's leaching into the other areas of your life. Do what is best for you, and don't allow that behavior to perpetrate through you onto others. Oh, make a decision. Scorpio. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know most right now? Star. Chariot. Two majors in a row. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom. Holy crap, Scorpio. Manifest, baby. Manifest moving forward. Allow it to flow. Allow it to change direction. King of Swords. Six of Wands. Emperor. Allow it to flow and to change directions as need be. Don't be so hard set on things having to be one way or another. Allow Spirit to take the reins and to control where you are going. I'm getting that that is actually going to surprise you. Ten of Swords. Something is over. You're ending something so that you can begin something new. The way that the new manifests, though, don't judge it ahead of time. Don't have a preconceived notion. I'm getting it is going to change. It is going to flow a certain way, and you're not going to see that coming. Don't let that throw you off. Be malleable in the situation. You are working on your independence. I'm also getting very possible travel, but don't have a script where things have to be a very specific way. Where'd that come from? Nine of Swords. Don't get stuck in your head. Don't do the worst case scenario, Scorpio. Okay? Let me get a drink of water. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know most right now, please? Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know most right now, please? Seven of Wands. Four of Swords. Sagittarius, what I'm getting, Hierophant on the bottom, what I'm getting is that making a decision and being hell-bent on the belief system that yes, you can, and no one will stop you. The World card, the Tower, is going to bring in a brand new cycle full of friggin' blessings. But you have to be prepared to go the long haul with it. You have to be prepared to dedicate yourself to it. 3 of Swords. 9 of Cups. King of Swords. You're cutting out anything that was an illusion, that had trappings. You're cutting out. You're tired. You feel run down. Get your rest. You're cutting out anything, Knight of Wands, that is not going to lead to a successful outcome, because you're tired of the trappings that not only others have set for you, but you have set for yourself. Ace of Wands, take action. You know what's going to make you happen. Be happy. Be dedicated. You know what's going to happen if you are. You're going to allow happiness back into your life on a deeper, more meaningful scale. Seeing the synchronicities, allowing these things to manifest, allowing yourself to move forward, doing your paperwork, doing what needs to be done so that you can have a much easier time. Okay? Capricorn. Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now, please? What does Capricorn need to know right now, please? 2 of Swords, time to make a decision. Listen to your intuition. You are being screamed at. Page of Swords, you need to get more information. Get the information that you need. Spirit, Hierophant, you've got... Spirit is screaming at you right now, Capricorn. Okay? Listen to what your intuition is trying to tell you. Listen to what is being said in your dreams. High Priestess, I'm telling you, every single card here that speaks about Spirit, King of Swords, Ace of Swords might have to do with some legal stuff, doing something the right way, not taking shortcuts. Listen to your intuition. Things are about to change dramatically for you if you do. 5 of Cups. You're on a different path. Page of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. You're moving forward. You listen to your intuition and stop being stubborn. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. Reach out for help that you need. It is there waiting for you. But stop blocking your intuition. Meditate. Understand that you are capable of this and that it is okay to change the direction. It is okay for you to decide, you know what? I don't want to be there anymore. I want to be over there. That is okay to do, Capricorn. Because your intuition is screaming at you about something. You hear it, but are you listening? I don't know. Not all of you are, otherwise it wouldn't be coming out. Starting something big, are we, Capricorn? Starting something that's going to be big? Is that why you're scared? Because it's going to be big? Aquarius. What is the most important thing right now for Aquarius to know, please? What is the most important thing for Aquarius to know right now, please? Empress. Page of Cups. Opening your heart to love, to new possibilities. 6 of Pentacles. Things are not as they were. You're sitting in a position that is much better than what you have in a very long time. You are more balanced now. Whether or not you realize that, Your circumstances have changed. It's time to release and understand that your circumstances have changed and that it is time to move forward into full-blown happiness, Aquarius. Things are not how they used to be. No, love, they're not. They're not. They're much better. But it's up to you to see that. Don't look at what was lost. Look at what is abundant in your life. Look at what is growing, what is being presented to you. Holding on to the core of who you are, manifesting almost like magic, moving forward into happiness and joy. Seeing what is in front of you right now. Yes, situation is very different, and it's not what you thought it was going to be in the long run. It's better. It is better. Okay? Accept the bounty that is coming towards you. Accept the love, the joy, the happiness. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know right now? What does Pisces need to know right now, please? The most important thing for Pisces to know right now. Page of Wands. 7 of Wands. Yeah, okay. So Pisces, 6 of Pentacles on the bottom. Do you feel like you're biting off more than you can chew? You're not. You're not. You're going to be fine. You're coming from a place that is more stable than what you think. You see this opportunity and you're grabbing onto it and you're holding on. You're not going to let go of it. 6 of Wands, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. It may be fast victory in small areas is what I am getting. But it's long term. It is long term. It is going to go long term. It is going to build a solid foundation. It is not biting off more than you can chew. It's taking it one step at a time and celebrating every one of those little victories along the way that's going to get you to where you are going in a much more stable and abundant manner without being afraid. So if you feel like you're biting off more than you can chew, don't be afraid. You're taking it one step at a time. Celebrate each one along the way. One step at a time. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you for right now. You know I love you. Hope to see you soon. Peace to you. Ciao.